Hello, hello, hello. Didn't turn my phone down. Troy keeps messing with my stuff is. Good morning, Brioni. Hi, Sue. Hello, Miss Donna Sue. Hi, Tina. Okay, will do. No problem. Hi, Lisa Hampton. I'm having an off day. Oh, no, that's not nice. Hi, Trees. Hi, Cheryl. An off day, like an off. Oh, you mean like a off, like you don't have to go to work kind of a day. Oh, that's that's nice. Thank you for sprinkling, Cheryl. I appreciate you for doing that. That helps so very much. Stuffuses. Oh, the stuffuses. He's moving on because his new tablet. He, when I get off of here now, he wants his tablet put into my my holster. So he, Troy is really rough, right, with everything. So he's just like discombobulating and moving it. And so, hi, Carol Frost. Hi, Miss Linda. Oh gosh, it's a Monday, but Trevor did message me and he said today is going to be a regular day, so pick him up at regular time. So thank you for sprinkling, Miss Linda. I really appreciate that so very, very much. But yeah, so he messaged me, he said pick him up at regular time. So I'm assuming that his boss is probably not ready after her 2-week vacation to start working 10 hours today. So maybe it'll start tomorrow. I don't know. I'm dreading it though. Hi, Sheila. Hey, Nicole. Yeah, because especially when it's cold like this. Hi, Mary Sharkey. I'm like, gosh, I just am not going to feel like getting out of the house. Hi, Mac. Oh, thanks for sprinkling, Mac. I don't want to have to worry about driving at 8 o'clock at night all the way to the next town, picking him up, and that's wine. That's time to wind down. It's not time to leave the house, and that means I'm gonna have to take Troy with me because I can't. Nick will be awake, but I don't want to have to leave. I don't know. It's just going to be a mess, man. It's going to be a mess. Anyhow, any hootin' nanny. Hi, Dana. Hi, frickin' Dana. So here is our teapot that we started doing yesterday. So when we were leaving, we put the Jovi clay molds on here. So today we're going to paint it. Hi, Helen. We're gonna paint it. And hi, Cindy. Thank you for sprinkling, Cindy. Hi, Sandy Kling. We're gonna paint it, and then I have pulled out some of the 3D decor pin or something, because we'll probably do the break in there. What else? And then we've got to figure out like all the stuffings, all the stuffuses. Hi, Jeanette. Troy will get overstimulated too, and winding down is not a good. Yeah, it's going to be a mess. And for 4 months until tax season's over, it's just going to be a big, big mess. But like everything, it'll be a new schedule that we'll have to adjust to. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm not looking forward to it at all. Hi, Michelle Chastain from snowy and frozen Indiana. Golly. Okay, so here's the ting. We need to figure out what color to paint here. But I'm really thinking that here, I almost want to do the rose gold foil. I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. Because why would I have pulled it already? Because that would be way too much preparing. But what I'm thinking is I want to use the foil yo-yo. The foil yo-yo. Yeah, look at how pretty that is. So I want to do the foil yo-yo on the handle, the spout, and the feeties. So if that's the case, I'm almost thinking that this needs to be like a peachy color. But when I'm looking at this now, I'm wondering, I do have this pearl. Are you kidding me? Hold on a minute. Everything is shut down, like shut down, and I didn't even have the app up. See, I have a new computer up there. I have a new laptop right there. But the thing is for me to transfer all the stuff that's on this laptop, and I'm talking now there's even more stuff, right? The store stuff, all of my work stuff, all of everything onto that laptop is just so much of a pain, you all. And you guys know, I'm sure all of you have 557,000 passwords, right? Everything is a password. Everything is saved. Passwords and all of that is saved in this computer. So, yeah. Anyways, what I was going to show you is look at that. So this one is the acrylic paint pearl, but it's peach. Now, I will tell you that this, though, is very, very light. I wouldn't want to paint it over black. If I was doing anything darker, I would do it over black, but I don't want to do it over black. So maybe we do like a light, maybe we do a metallic color that's kind of close to this, but not darker than this. Troy James, get in the house. How do you just see a Troy walking by the window? Oh, cuggly muggly. I'm telling you, just champagne, Mary Casey. Well, I'm almost wondering if champagne, because I'm trying not to go brighter than this. I'm coming back in just a minute. This is ridiculous. Why does everything have to be so difficult all the time? You know, for someone that has all the technology available to them in the world, it's just absolutely ludicrous that I have so many problems. So, hi, Lucia. It's like 45 minutes one way, Brioni. Sometimes about 35 minutes if there's no traffic. But look at how pretty that would look. Hi, Joanne. Hi, my Mara. Troy James. Get in the house. It's too cold. Oh, cuggly muggly. You know, you can't find this entertainment anywhere else, y'all. You can't. So what do we think? Do we think we should maybe... So if we did that, I'm thinking like we could paint it like... See, what I'm thinking is... Because I don't want to go darker than. So if we did like an apricot, the decor paint chalky... Decor paint chalky... an apricot, and then do the pearl over that, and then do the rose gold on the, you know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Hi, Deborah. Woosa, woosa. Oh. Hi, Cynthia Diane. What do you guys think? Should we try that? Okay, let's get, I don't know why Troy won't come in the house, y'all. It's cold outside. It's cold outside. What is it cold? Like, it's not freezing, but, you know, he's little. Hi, Betty, Brody. How are you? The apricot is pretty. Yeah, I mean, we could just leave it matte, too. I was just looking back, and why won't he come inside? All right, let's do this. Let's mix this up. So if you haven't used your paints in a while, you know, just give it a little whooshy. Or Mary Casey, were you saying do champagne on the spout and the feeties and the handle, or did you mean champagne here? Okay, thank you. Troy, come in the house, Mama. Did I lock you out? Oh my God, my son, I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were outside. Honey, Mommy's telling you to come inside and I locked you out? Oh, Troy, I'm sorry, Mama. I didn't know you were outside. Oh, you guys, I locked him out. Oh, that makes me want to cry. Oh. I didn't know he followed me out when I went to throw the trash. Troy, come, Mama. I'm sorry, honey. Is that why you were by Mom? I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, honey. Give me hugs. I'm sorry, Mommy. Are you so cold? You're so cold. I promise I love you so much. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry, Mama. You're so cold. You guys, I'm a bad mom. That's why he came to the window. That's why he came to the window, because I locked him outside. Hi, Laura Simmons. I'm sorry, Mommy. I know. Come here. Is your nose running now? I'm sorry, baby. You want this one? Here. Okay, you put it right there. Oh my God, his phone is even ice cold. I don't know how long he was out there. I think he was out there for a minute. Because when I went to go throw the trash, I think it was a minute ago. Okay. Anyways. Thank goodness I went over there. Golly. Hi, Louise. Hi, Diane. Gentlemen. Thanks, Cindy. Hello, Miss Edie. You want pudding, baby? I give you pudding. Okay. Hold on. I know. I opened it for you. Wait. There you go, baby. Yeah, it will charge in a minute. In a minute. Okay. You want me to do it on my phone? That color is actually a pretty good match for the I locked Troy outside and it's cold. And I didn't know I locked him out. And I just felt bad because I was yelling at him to come inside, but he couldn't come inside because the door was locked. The sliding door was locked. And so he was coming around to my window over here and I was yelling at him to come in. But he couldn't come in because I locked him out. And he was freezing when he come inside. He was freezing. His little skinny mini is freezing. I said, Mom, I'm gonna lock you out. Although I will say he has locked me out. Not in the freezing cold, but he has locked me out in the rain. And he's locked me out when it was very hot. But I know how to pound on the doors to make somebody let me in. He does not know how to do that. So if he gets locked out, he doesn't know how to tell somebody that he needs help. Well, other than coming around to the window and then his mother just yelling at him like a crazy person. I know, lots of whipped cream, huh? Okay. All right. I mean, the color, so this apricot color, I don't use it very often, but you guys can probably tell it's almost a perfect match. So I don't know if we should do the pearl on top or we should just leave it matte. I don't use this color very often. I need to. It's pretty. A big clanging bell to leave outside. Yeah, his dexterity, he doesn't know. I mean, he did he did all he could. He came around over here to the window. So I mean, I knew he was out there. Thankfully, at least he did that because I didn't know he was out there. He must have when I went out to throw the trash, I went that way. Maybe he went around this way to, I don't know, whatever he was doing outside, chasing the dog or whatever. But So when I came back in, it's an automatic habit for me to flip the lock on this sliding door. So he probably was like, what the heck? So I didn't even see him out there. Okay, that's one. Let's dry that. I don't know, y'all. I mean, I like it, but I almost think that it would be, I think the pearl on top of it would be pretty. But you guys tell me what you think. Let's dry this. Because now I do intend to put a gloss varnish on all of it. So it's not, even this part won't be matte. Hold on, I gotta catch my nose now. Okay, sorry. Hi, Miss Linda. Yeah, I think the pearl would be pretty. I mean, if we don't like it, we can always just paint the matte back over it. It'll cover it. Yeah, he probably will ring that bell all the time, Jeanette. You're probably right. Thank you, Diane. I know, I just... Hi, Sandy Triplet. Nicole. Oh, great. I probably have black eyes. What a mess. Thank you. Hi, my Karen. Okay, so let's go ahead and try. Let's try the pearl. I really think it's going to be pretty. But like I said, you know, usually when we use a metallic, you know, usually we would want to put it over like a black or something. But in this case, we absolutely don't want to darken it. So that's why we went ahead and put a similar color first. And then I think you've been hacked. I've been getting instant messages from you. And I don't know what that is, Karen. I have not been hacked. My instant messenger has not been hacked. I think somebody has made a clone of it, but it's not me doing it. And I mean, obviously, I still have access to my page and my messenger, so I'm really not quite sure how or what they're doing. Oh yeah, look at that. So I would definitely not respond to them because I think that's how this all started, is somebody hacked Cynthia Diane's page, and instead of me just deleting it, I decided to tell them how it wasn't very nice to do that to her. And so now all of a sudden people are getting messages from me. What did I say they said, y'all? Enjoying life's moment or something like that. I don't know. Some obnoxious stuff that I would never say. Okay, why am I getting a resist right there? The pearl won't paint right here. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah. I don't know how they're doing it because you know, I don't obviously see any of those messages on my messenger, so it's not my messenger, but they're definitely doing something. So I'm just giving this a little bit of a spritz. I'm trying to avoid watermarks, and I also am not quite understanding what's happening right there with that resist. So unless there, well, no, because even if there was glue, it would not have covered with the apricot. So we've got to come back and revisit what's happening right there, because that's strange. All right, let's get a... This is not a transfer. This is rice paper. We took apart this one here and did a bunch of pieces all the way around. I think I used maybe 3 sheets of this. So this is rice paper, and the underneath color is the Decor Paint Chalky in apricot, and now I'm using the pearl in peach. So doing this, I've gotten too excited. We should have, I'm actually going to stop because I should have already done this. We need to gloss this because me painting, if I get paint on that paper, I'm not going to be able to wipe it off. So we need to hold on a minute. We need to pause. I'm a little backwards, little backwards right now. Do we need to restart the whole day? Wait, I took a picture of that for somebody. Where did I put my varnish at? Somebody asked me for the bare varnish that I was using, and I took a picture of it, and now my bare varnish is not here. So we're just going to use the glossy varnish, the Pentart glossy varnish. So basically, I'm varnishing the paper because I'm painting it so close to the paper. I want to get the varnish on here so that way if there is paint that hits the rice paper, I will be able to wipe it off. Because right now, if I continue like this, I'm bound to get paint on there. I'm surprised. I might have already done it and couldn't tell because the apricot was so close in color. So we're just going to come around here and put our little, what I say is our little protectant layer of varnish, just to ensure that we're going to be able to wipe off any unwanted paint. Also, if you are interested in taking Yvetta's next class, I still do have a couple of boxes available, a couple of kits. So if you're interested in getting the kit or you need any of the colors or whatnot, if you're not sure, she did post in the group the supplies needed and kind of went through them and talked about how we did not duplicate, colors from previous boxes because it wasn't necessary. So if you haven't gotten a chance to watch that she posted, she did that live this morning, but it was very early my time. So hi, Lynn. Hi, Holly girl. Hi, Kimberly. Thank you so much. Oh, no problem. Thank you, Marlene. Okay, yeah. So they are available. Wasn't expecting. I don't think maybe it's Amazon. Okay, so let's give that a dry, and then we'll do one more really quickly, and then we'll get back to painting. I'm really curious as to where I could have possibly put that. I remember taking the picture, but I was standing here because I had it in my hand. Because I remember thinking to myself when I sent her the picture that she's going to see all the mess that was still out that I hadn't cleaned. So maybe it fell. I don't know. Is Cindy Truitt here and I missed her? Hi, Cindy. How are you? I know, Papas. I promise you, though, that there isn't... I don't know what it is. So we're just drying the varnish. Again, this just helps so that way, as I'm painting, it gives me that time to wipe off any paint that might, Oh my gosh, Lassie! I haven't thought about Lassie. I used to watch Lassie religiously. Hi, Brenda. Oh my goodness. Lassie. All right, let's get back to the pearl now. And I grabbed the big brush again. So let's just do the big areas and then we'll get close to. We might need to put some gesso right there or something because I'm not quite sure what that resist is that's happening in the paint there. It's really bizarre to me. So right now we're just going to go through and paint the larger area and then we'll get close to where it meets the paper there with a smaller brush. If you hear that beeping, that's Troy. He's changed a setting or something on his phone so that way when he must be pushing something, it's making that like checkout beep sound, like if you're at the store. All right, now let's get the angle brush and that one doesn't seem to be soft enough. Hold on a minute. Because it's leaving brush marks and I don't like it. So these are the brushes that are in my store along with the purple handles that I use. So is everybody still fighting with snow? How am I going to get to this? Has it stopped, or are you guys still getting a bunch? Troy's phone sounds like he's checking out at like a store. Okay, Dana, love you. Have a great rest of your day. Oh, Mara didn't even know you were here because you were on YouTube. And then for the molds, we will obviously, we're going to do some, we'll do some antiquing in the molds up here to bring out all of that detail so we can see all of the flowers. Hi, Sherry. Erie, PA feels like temp is nice. Oh, gosh, yes, we got a lot. Oh, Sandy, you were hoping you weren't going to get it, and you did, huh? Will you be getting a surprise package from Troy's beeping? Oh, gosh. Bite your tongue, Mary Casey. Although that's what I deserve for locking him out, but started snowing. Bubba's, it's Amazon, but I don't have nothing in there for you, Pops. I promise. I think it's Amazon. Papa's, can you wait till Mommy's done here? I will open the door when Mama's done. Okay? Hold on. There's this little, we're going to have to get the crooked brush for that little area there. Troy. 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 That's why if you don't pull it out, son, then it doesn't mess up Mama's charger because you keep wiggling the cords. Are you watching Mommy on your tablet? Can you go turn it off so I don't have to hear my voice? Can you go turn it down or something, son? I can hear my voice. Can you turn down your tablet? Mama doesn't like to hear her voice, son. I don't know what video he's watching, but I can hear myself talking, and it's cringy. I said something about a triangle, so it was probably the other video when we were putting the rice paper on. This. Okay. Let's go around. What's happening? Thank you, Miss Linda Glenn. The colors, mold, and Florida. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I have hundreds and hundreds of brushes. Craziness. Oh, really, Tina? Wow. Hi, Miss Kathy. Golly. Is there an end in sight? Like, how is this like going to be moving through? All right, now I'm going to look at the molds because there's so much detail. I'm going to use this little brush and kind of pounce. I could see a lot of the clay still showing on here. Let's look underneath too. I got to get the crooked brush for back there. Can't get in there. Oh, goodness. I missed all of this. I have a few of these pearl colors, but I don't use them very often because they are so light. But I will say for this paper, it's perfect. So if you have this paper still. All right, we gotta. Okay, let's get the crooked brush because I can't get into the. I can't get into the back there. The crooked brush comes in clutch again. Okay, it's good. Oh boy, I got a lot of paint right there. Hold on a minute. There we go. Spaghetti. Okay. Hi, Miss Connie. I'm cold, 15 degrees. Yikes! I used to sell advertising for a local radio station, and then I had to record and produce the spots. I hated hearing my voice. It was, oh God, I can't stand hearing my voice. It's icky. Hi, baby. Oh, he wants me to open the door. So it had to have been Amazon. He wants me to open the door because he thinks there's something out there for him. Okay, let's dry that. Pops, but I promise you it's nothing out there. I know we got a little willy-nilly with the paint, but all of this is going to be covered, so. I know, Papas, but it's nothing. I love you too. I'll open the door for you, but it's nothing, Troy. It's time for the monthly orders now. I'll tell you, when I hold it like this, I can see where, hold on. I can see where it needs to be painted again. It's weird. Because obviously in the light, it looks fine. Well, you can kind of see it. So we'll need to go over this one more time. Hi, Barbara Fife. Had to pull out the Great Dane's PJs. Oh my goodness, really? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do this. Actually, just for the sake of, because this is a color we don't use very often, let's make sure all of that pigment is mixed. See, even just doing that made a big difference. Throw that away. Unfortunately, we got to do this again. We'll make it fast. Because I can see how it's not, the color's not even. And that's not going to fly because that'll drive me nuts. If I can see it, somebody else is going to be able to see it. It's probably because that's where I had to get closer with the smaller brush, so. Okay. There we go. Much better. Okay. All right. Hi, Tina. It is the acrylic paint pearl and peach. But underneath it is the decor paint chalky and apricot. Because this alone is going to be very, it's pretty sheer. Golly, y'all. How many brushes am I going to need to wash just because of this color? So as I was just saying, this color alone, I'm not going to put that in water. It's very sheer. So, but we didn't want to do a black underneath. Okay, let's paint this. So now what we'll do is go ahead and get the metal leaf glue on here. And then we'll put the rose gold metal leaf foil on the handle, the spout, and the feeties. We'll antique that all and then figure out about the flowers and stuff. Hi, Laura Brown. How are you? You can see the difference? Oh, yeah, because it was almost like, I don't want to say blotchy, but blotchy, I guess. Because it was certain areas, it wasn't as opaque as others, so it's kind of strange. And then, like I said, we'll do like for the connecting here, we'll do something pretty with either the, I have a gilding marker, which might look really pretty. This is CC Restyles. And then, you know, of course, we have all the contour liner pins. Look at that one's a pink punch color. I think this one's too bright. Yeah, that's raspberry. That's way too bright. Or we could even just do like a pearl. I don't know. We have the sparkling gold. So I have a bunch of liners that will do the connecting piece there. So thank you. So we'll figure out, but it'll look obviously very different once we get all the antiquing done, because it'll bring out all those pretty flowers. Actually, what we'll do is we'll do while we're doing this, we're gonna go ahead and put a glaze, the gloss on all of it. Just give me a second to stand up and make sure that this didn't fall over, because I'm not understanding how a big bottle of varnish just disappeared. It just disappeared. It's too big to fall anywhere else but backwards, and it certainly isn't backwards. So somehow when I took a picture of it, I don't even remember who I sent the picture to. I just remember I sent the picture and now it's disappeared. So I don't know. That's my favorite though. And I want it back. It's like I want it back. I don't know. I'm going crazy. It's not here anywhere. All right. Well, we're just going to use this. I mean, this is beautiful too, but you guys know what we used on her is the gloss that I'm looking for. All right. So anyways, now we're going to use this. And we're going to put another layer on our rice paper and up on our molds. And this is just going to save us from our antiquing paste or gel, whatever I choose, is not going to soak in so much. It's going to give me a little more ability and time to control how much antiquing we do. No, it's not. The only other thing I can think of is, because he's just so amazing, is my Troy boy will put away stuff for me. I don't know if he's trying to get my stuff out of his way, because you guys know he takes over my spot here. So he puts my stuff away. So like anytime I pull out any of the drawers or anything like that from the craft room, or like the tool and all of that I had sitting out here, all of a sudden the other day it was all gone. And I thought, where the heck? And he went and put all the drawers back in the other room. So I'm wondering if maybe he picked it up and put it in one of those before he put it away. Because you guys know it's a big enough jar that if it fell, I would definitely see it. I don't think I can blame Onyx for, taking this one. So, who knows? It's around here somewhere. I just wish it was right here. Regardless, I could put that on as my final. Oh, here he comes again. He's going to want me to open the door again. I know, baby. I know. You want the door open. But I promise you, it's nothing good. It's nothing good. All right. So now we are going to get the metal leaf, and let's put the metal leaf on. So the metal leaf, you're not going to be able to see it, but it does go on white. And then when it goes transparent, it's ready for you to put on your foil. So we're going to do, you can use the core glue tacky. I don't know. Lately, I've been liking to use the metal leaf glue. It's still sticky. It's what is obviously intended for these. But I don't know. I've just been liking to use the metal leaf glue lately. No reason, I guess, because they're both tacky. I love you too, Bubba's. I know you really want me to open the door, but even when I open the door, you're not going to be so happy because there's not going to be nothing for you. So when you are doing it on, something that's white like this, I would just give it a few seconds, 30, 45 seconds in order for it to tack up. Because typically you'd be able to see when it went transparent and know that it was ready. But since we're doing it on the white, okay. Hi, Brenda. I step away to check something after the picture and had to varnish in your hand and put it down. I had to have, because I remember I took the picture right here, because I remember I was standing up. I took the picture and I thought, oh God, because it, I don't think I'd cleaned up my desk space yet. So I don't know why I just wouldn't have put it back down there. The only thing I can think of is possibly that I had put it down on the trays here, and then if Troy was putting stuff away, he might have just scooped everything up and put it. That's the only thing I can think, because it's a big enough jar that it's not going to just, fall down somewhere and me not have noticed. So I'm going to be very careful down here because I don't want to get any of the metal leaf glue on the rice paper at all, because I don't want it to stick, you know, to the paper down here. So I'll probably have to come in with a small brush to get on the tops of that detail there. And then I will do the bottom of that. I definitely will not leave it like that. I just usually don't do that on camera because it's kind of busy work, as I say. Nothing you guys need to be bored with. I don't even remember who I took the picture for. Hi, Sheila Teagan. Okay, I think this is our last little area here. And I will do the handle in a minute. Obviously, if I do the handle now, I'm going to lock myself in and I'm not going to be able to hold anything. So I'm just going to get a smaller brush because the tops up here I can't get with that brush. I'm going to be careful. I don't want it on the paper at all. Okay, babe. I know. I know. I'm not listening to you. I know. Oh, Lord. That's not what I thought you wanted. Thank you. You're the bestest. You're the bestest in the westest. Okay. All right. So now, again, we have the handle that we have not done. We'll do that in a minute. Let's get my catch tray. Okay. So I believe, oh, that's not even the same color. Hold on a minute. That's not even the same one. Oh, Lordy B. Here he comes. Troy. Oh. Thank you, son. I just went to the kitchen and my cat was washing his toy in the water bowl. I asked him what he was doing and he meowed at me. He told you. Hi, Barbara Ross. He told you. I think the person you took the picture for her name starts with the C. Oh, was it? Okay. I don't know. I'm going to have to look at the picture because I'm almost positive I was standing right here. Okay, so let's just get these little bits. I want to put my gloves on, so I don't know what I'm doing right now. So hold on a minute. Oh, here he comes again. Hi, Chihuahua. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Thank you. You are just the best. And you want me to open the door. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. All It'd be pretty to tie some something too from there. Oh, what if we did? Oh my goodness, I'm having ideas. All right, hold on a minute. Bubba's, when Mama's done here, she will, because I guarantee I'm gonna open the door and there's gonna be so many boxes out there, Troy, because it's time for Mama's monthly orders, bud. And then I'm gonna be stuck trying to bring in all them big boxes, and all of our friends are here waiting. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? God bless you, son. Really? Get in there. I thought I put sticky enough in the mouth there. There I did. Okay. I didn't say. All right. I know, babe. I'm not trying to intentionally ignore you, but I'm ignoring you. We will. Mama will get it in a minute. Okay. Mara, close your eyes, because, you know, anytime I use this stuff, I always think of Mara. You guys know I always mention her when she goes, there goes 25 cents. There goes $1. We all know Mara cannot stand waste. And when this stuff goes flying in the air, she can't take it, y'all. Not that I like it either, but, you know. But I think of her every time I use this, because I always hear her voice in my head that says, there goes a quarter. All right, let's get this on. But it's going to be so worth it. I'll show you when we get it all on there. See, she says, "Oh, you're killing me." I told you. Close your eyes. Close your eyes, my Mara. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Don't look right now. Just don't look right now. It's going to be beautiful, though, I promise. Come on, y'all. Look at that. Oh, we might not have enough glue right there. Oh, no. Maybe we do. Well, no one wants to be a flake. Jeez. Oh my gosh. My one of my brothers, his wife's maiden name is Flake and her middle name is Edith. I was like, boy, I bet you couldn't wait to get married and change that last name. And I'll just tell you, she's so flaky, y'all. Not flaky like, you know, she's just, you know, when they say, oh, you're having a blonde moment like that. Yeah, that's her. She's like one of those durr. Okay. Can you guys see what's happening? Look at that. Okay, let's lay it down so I can get to the bottom. And I like I said, I already know Mara, she could see the stuff that's flying towards me, and she's probably freaking out right now. Hey. There's you know, a lot of detail on well, especially on the feeties, but there's a lot of detail even on the spout, so trying to make sure it's getting all in that. Okay, we looks like we got the. Oh, did I just smack the camera with my hat as usual? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh, we need a little something right there. Oh, hold on. Got a little piece that's missing right there. I got to push in. You see all of the little details there. I need to make sure we push to get that detail. I've added up $5 so far. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Mary, I don't think you and I were close yet when I did the one where it was the black and gold, and it was hot, so I had refused to turn off my fan. I was being a brat. I was like, nope, I'm not doing it. So I had my fan, the overhead fan, you know, the regular like fans you have in the living room, because it was back at the old house. And that stuff, you could see it just flying around me, and I was inhaling it, and I was so far into it. I was like, nope, I'm into this far. I haven't turned the fan off. I'm not turning it off now. And oh my word, you would not have been able to handle that video at all, because you could just see it going everywhere. And it was so bad that it had went like all the way across the other side of the living room. It was bad. Where did I even get that brush at? Come on. But yeah, it was bad. It was so bad. I was like, well, I'm already in this deep. I'm not gonna turn off any of and melt. But yeah. It was bad. It was bad. So the feeties are going to be a little bit more challenging, and there's probably going to be some spots that I missed because, again, I can't tell where the product was going. So I can see, like, there's going to be, you know, like right in there. Yeah, it's not sticky in there. So I'm going to have to put more product in there, which isn't a big deal. We could do that. But I'm assuming there's going to be more spots. Like I said, because we're doing it on the white, it's hard to tell what's there and what isn't. Is that all of it now? Okay, let's get the new pack. Oh, yeah. It was, I mean, oh, I can't tell you how much I needed to hear that. I'm cracking up. Hi, Angela. Needed to hear what? Years ago, I worked as a receptionist, greeter at a car dealership. One of the salesmen had customers with the last name. When the couple arrived to do all the paperwork to wrap the sales, the finance manager announced over the PA, Roger, you're... Oh, and I bet you he had just the best time doing it, too. He probably said it a few times, huh? Was he cracking up when he was announcing it? Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, I found it everywhere. I found it even on Troy. I mean, it was bad. We'll get all of the excess off that we don't want with the steel wool. It is messy, but as you guys can see, I mean, well, in my humble opinion, it's very worth it. See, look at it's not sticky right there because I haven't even brushed off all the excess yet. So, well, there's going to be spaces that I'm going to need to go in with the metal leaf again, the glue, and put more glue. But yes, it is. It's messy, but you know, it's worth it, in my opinion. Now, if you use the foil that is in Mara's shop, the beautiful foils that I was showing you, those are not messy in any way, shape, or form. And if you were here when I was live the other day and using that on the clock and you seen that her comment was, and there's no waste. That's because this one is very different. But you guys can't tell me that that's not pretty. Okay, let's get the excess off of here and see where we need to do our little dabs of glue. And you always do want to make sure that you're getting, like, you know, a little brush and because you might not think that you have excess on there, but there is. Can you guys see all of that flying? look. Isn't that pretty? Okay, again, obviously there is, you know, there's spots there that we need to get. And then there's going to be so this is just the steel wool. This is the 000. If you could see, I'm just going to go now very lightly, and then it will get off what I don't want on there. So you just take the little steel wool, and then you just, you know, go over the areas. That's another reason why we varnished it first. I will tell you though, it looks pretty in some of the areas that it's stuck. So anyways, we'll go through and go in and put on some of those areas that we need to get some more glue. And then we could do, we could do the little handle. I wrapped it on a popsicle stick just to make it easier. Come on, you guys know it's pretty, even though there's a lot of flying around. Thank you for spreading the chaos. Okay, you chased me away. Oh, thank you, Miss Linda. Thank you, Debbie. Okay, so now I'm going to get kind of a smaller brush, and then we'll do the handle as well. I'm just going to get a smaller brush because there are some areas, like I said, that were missed. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the glue, and I'm just going to dab in just the little areas that are missed. You don't need to put a ton of glue everywhere again. Again, if you were doing this on a darker surface, you'd be able to see because it goes on white, and then, you know, when it's done or ready, it goes transparent. But painting it on the white, it was kind of hard to see. But for the most part, I got a lot of it. Some in the mouth there. Okay. And then this is what I knew this was going to be an issue down here because there's so many little intricate spots. And then I was trying to be really careful up towards where the paper is. But again, not so bad. We got a lot of it. Just doing little dots. There's some, I don't know if you guys can see, there's little like speckles that I didn't get off with the the steel wool. I'm not mad at that hanging around on there, actually. I don't mind the little bits that are hanging on there. Okay, so we'll let that do its thing. Which one was I using? Now I don't know, so we'll just get another one. And I'll put that one over there. So now let's do the same thing for the handle. And I always mention when I do use these sheets like this, all of the, you know, the off bits, I usually, well, I get lazy is what I do. And I end up putting all of them in kind of the same container, and it makes its own little mixed foil colors. But you can absolutely save all of this and use it just the same. It would be just like if you were using the flakes, the foil flakes, instead of the foil sheets. So like I wouldn't like take all of that and throw that away or anything. I mean, you could, but you could definitely use it. Love you. I'll call you after. Hi, Kristen. Oh, thank you so very much. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's do, I'm trying to get every bit, but again, I'm sure there'll be something that we'll miss and I'll have to come back, but try to get glue everywhere, but we don't want a gob of glue like that. Definitely don't want that. So when you're putting on your glue, it's the same thing like when I tell you when we're using the velvet powder and the decor glue tacky, you want to get it on as evenly as possible. You don't want to have where there's like a big, chunk of glue. I know it's hard to see, but you don't want to have a big puddle of glue there. You want to spread it evenly because the foil is going to grab all of the glue and you don't want that. Huh. See that? I almost grabbed the handle. Goofball. Hi, son. I will. Mom, it's getting closer to Mommy being done for the day. I promise. Let's make sure I've gotten it all in there. I'm telling you, there's probably going to be humongous boxes out there. Your diapers, wipes, all of that's going to be... You got foil in your hair. Oh, Joy. Okay, so I'm just going to pick some up on my brush and dab in those spots that were missed. Troy's got foil in his hair. Oh, that's not even sticky. Did I miss that too? I missed that spot again. I didn't even notice Troy over here when I was putting all that foil on. Kind of the thing today, I'm not noticing where he is, and I need to realize that's not good. Okay. Almost grabbed the handle again. The two paint colors. So the two paint colors, I first put down the decor paint chalky in apricot, And then I went over it with the pearl acrylic paint pearl in peach. Peachy, peachy, peachy. We're going to have to, well, we're going to have to slip in a piece under there because I'm not going to be able to reach that with my fingies. So let's see if we can get that somewhat in there without it sticking on everything first, like it just did. We got it on some. We still need a lot more. Snow cream. Troy needs an Apple tag on him. I know. He does. Used to be really bad when he would go to school. Oh man, I just did it. Because, you know, Troy was very independent and wanted to ride the bus. And you know, when you have a child that's nonverbal and he's going on a bus and you're having to trust the bus drivers are going to drop him off where he's supposed to be dropped off, because you know he's not going to be able to say, hey, this isn't my stop, like this isn't where you're supposed to drop me. So I was a nervous wreck for a lot of those years. And if if there was a substitute bus driver in the mornings or something, I would just be besides myself. But I've always said, if there is a child of God, it is my Troy boy, because, you know, he always took care of him. He always got him home. There were a few times, though, where he didn't come, you know, at the times that he was usually supposed to come. And I remember one time he was like a good hour late. And I called the bus system and I said, you know, what the heck, basically. And they were like, oh, Troy's name was on the second page. We didn't see. We called all the parents to notify them that the bus, you know, had a breakdown or something or another. And so it was running behind. And I was like, he's on the second page. Like, what on earth? Second page. But there were a few times like that. Let me just tell you. Dang, y'all, I missed that whole spot right there. Look at that. The heck? Somebody doesn't bring me my Troy boy or tell me where my Troy boy is. There's going to be an earthquake in California, and its name is going to be Terry. Better bring me my son. I can't believe I missed that whole spot right there. Jeez, it's not even sticky at all. Goofy. Hold on, there's one little spot right there. All right, let's get all this pressed down. Looks like I missed a spot right there too. Oh, I was beside myself because I called the school. Nobody was answering at the school already. Because when whenever Troy was in, it wasn't like the main school. He would be in the different classes, behind the school or whatever. It's not like you call the main school number for that. Anyways, I called the class number and nobody answered, and so I was trying to call the bus system for them to tell me what was going on, and at first they didn't know what was the deal, what was happening, which made it even worse. So then I was like, you guys need to figure this out, because Troy can't tell somebody if he's in the right or wrong place. And so, but yeah, that was the excuse that they gave me, was his name was on the second page, and whomever was calling didn't flip to the second page and realize there were more names or what have you. Oh, Lordy B. But yeah, that was not a nice day. Can't believe I missed that whole spot. I did really good and got all of that up in there and missed this big old spot right here. But yeah, it was something. It was something. It was like, my Troy cannot say, if he's at the wrong place. So, and it wasn't like, for the most part, most of the kids that, were on that bus were nonverbal. So it wasn't like Troy was the only one. But still, doesn't make it any better, because, yeah, that I think that was probably the scariest time, is when he was that late. So from that point on, whenever he was like 10 minutes late, I was calling. I didn't give a poop. I didn't care, if they needed to tell me, well, there's a lot of traffic today. Okay, fine. That's fine. Because what happens is, with these special needs kids, they're not like a school, how they have zones, so this zone is for this school, and this zone, usually they're busing the kids, could be from like the next towns over. So depending on the route that the bus driver was taking, which that was another thing. There was one time Troy, lived like 2 minutes, 3 minutes from the school. And yes, I could have taken him, but that wasn't the thing. Troy loved the bus. He loved getting on the bus, putting his backpack by the door. You know, he loved being independent and doing that. So I didn't want to take that away from him. I mean, obviously I could have taken him to school. That wasn't the thing. But they went ahead and went all the way to the next town over instead of bringing Troy home first. So Troy would be on the bus for an unnecessary amount of time, because they would do is they would go to the town south, drop all those kids off, and then come back this way because the yard was north. And I was like, no, no, ma'am. You're not going to have my son on the bus. No, he needs to come home before you guys get on the freeway and take him for a little ride. That's unnecessary. And I know, you know, they're probably like, well, why don't you just take him to school? I wish one of them would have said that to me at one point, because that would have been a whole nother story. But yeah, I just didn't understand. Like, so you're going to have him on the bus for an extra 30, 40 minutes because you don't want to stop until you're, you know, coming back home. So it was convenient to the bus driver, like, whatever. Oh, hi, Betty. It was, they knew. They knew. They knew. I was like, the next page? I think I even said something like, you could have lied to me and told me something else, but to tell me that I'm sitting here worrying about my son because you didn't turn the page? I was like, yeah, it would have been better off if you would have told me a story as to why. Oh my gosh, you guys. There's a few spots that I will need to get to and put more foil on, but for the most part, oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. And yes, I do need to still go through and clean it all up with the this, whatever. So, but look at that. Oh my gosh. I almost want to leave some of the flakes that are on here, because I think it kind of looks really, I think it looks really pretty. I almost don't want to get them off. Hi, Sandy Hinkleman. Okay, let me just push. What do you guys think? Oh, see, can you see like these little, can you see the little flakes that are on there? I don't think it looks bad. I mean, I'll go in with, well, around there, I'll definitely go in with the steel wool and get all of that off. But I don't know. I'm not mad at all of the little bits that are kind of in there. I am loving it. Okay, let me get this over here so this can stop taking flight. Can you carry just form and a vase. Phyllis, you can do whatever you like. Trevor's gonna go, Mom, what is all this rose gold that is in my car? Oh, nothing, never mind. You don't worry about it, never mind. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. But I'm really not mad at all of the, it almost looks like glitter. Now, there's some bigger spots or whatever that we could probably get off, but I'm not mad at it at all. We'll see. Okay, what time is it? Is it probably, oh, it's almost time. Gosh, see, every time we're just starting to have fun, it's time to go. It's not fair, I tell ya. Oh my gosh. I love her. I love her a lot. I think so. You can do whatever you want to do, Phyllis. Although it will be hard to shop. Oh, look at, I got to get some right there. There's a little bit. It's going to be a little hard to shop with all of that stuff. It might be hard for you to pick up anything. You won't have any free hands. Oh, I am so happy with it. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see. I don't think I'm going to fuss too much with getting off the foil. I mean, look, I probably will get it off, but I don't know, like in a lot of the places, if I'm going to fuss too much with it, because it almost looks like glitter that's on here. So where did I put that big thing? Probably where Onyx is sitting. So I have, you guys have seen, I have that big bag of the it's quadruple zero steel wool. So I'll have to go through, oh wow, I did knock the camera. I'll have to go through and get it, so that it's all off. And then I will make another pass to make sure that there's foil on everything. And then what I will do is I will hopefully find my varnish, and then I will seal this all. And then tomorrow when we come back, we have to do, another thing I really want to do is put all of the antiquing paste in the flowers, because right now it just looks very one-dimensional, and I don't like that at all. So we'll put the antiquing paste in all the flowers, because then we'll be able to see all the pretty flowers. And we'll do antiquing paste around, the handle and all of that too, to give it some shadowing and stuff. So, but I really want to find my, I'm going to say goodbye right now, Papas. I'm going to say goodbye. I really want to find my Bear gloss. So I'm going to actually have to find where I'm going to have to look at the picture that I took, because I'm pretty sure it was standing right here. Look at the picture I took, and then, but look. Isn't that pretty? So we still have to figure out what we're going to put inside of it, because we still need to put our stuff inside. We haven't even done the flower bits yet. Oh no, Deb, because it's the quadruple zero. So it's literally the steel wool is not scratching. That's why even when I'm doing it, it's not scratching the paint at all. It's not scratching the paint at all. It's just enough to scratch the foil off. So that's all I'm doing. But, and also if you remember, we varnished it as well. So we varnished it beforehand, so that way there's also the protectant on there. But like I said, there's some places that it's on here that I think I'm just going to leave it for the most part, because it looks like little splashes of like glitter bits that's on here, and I'm not mad at that at all. But I can't wait till tomorrow until we put on all the antiquing paste and stuff on here. Oh, Laurel, you'll have to tell me what you think. Man, I might need to order another one, because goodness gracious, I cannot find mine. So anyhow, I'm going to have to go outside and shake myself off, because this will get in Trevor's car and he will be like, Mom, really? So I can't wait till tomorrow. Yeah, it does, because it doesn't look, I mean, I don't know if you guys can really see it, but it's like all right here. Can you guys see it very much? It's all right here in this area, but you can't really tell unless the light is shining. When you look like this, it just looks like little reflections. I don't know. We'll see when I get if I can get Onyx to move, I can get the rest of my steel wool and be able to start doing it. So thank you, Lucia. That's okay. I understood it. Yeah, so tomorrow, hopefully we'll finish. And like I said, we still had, okay, he had to have put the stuff away somewhere. So we have these to do still, because I wanted to do at least one of these in here with the flowers that we put in here. So I don't know what we are going to do on here. I'm thinking we'll probably just decoupage it to make it quick, because this project has already gone on for 3 days. But this is just the wood heart, so maybe we decoupage that with something and put that in there. But we should be done with this tomorrow. So I hope you guys have a fantabulous rest of your day. I'm gonna go look for my Bear Gloss now and shake myself off. But I will see you back here tomorrow, same time, same place. Talk to you later. Bye. Whoops.